not going to believe this. This is amazing. It's finally happening. Finally a car on summer tires. First the M8, now the Stelvio. Later this year the Giulia. It seems I don't test cars, I eulogize them. So, welcome back to Driving Distilled, your friendly neighborhood automotive undertaker. By the time you watch this video, the Stelvio will have gone out of production. And while a successor is on the horizon, under Stellantis' stewardship we can be pretty certain that it won't be anything like this. So let's revisit what might very well have been Alfa Romeo's swansong to driving dynamics, a final flicker of brilliance before the lights went out. Underneath, it rides on the Giorgio platform, a rear-wheel drive architecture Alfa developed for the Giulia. Did you hear me? I said rear-wheel drive Alfas. It was the late Sergio Marchionne, then CEO of Fiat Chrysler, who ordered Alfa to develop a rear-wheel drive compact sports saloon from scratch. For the engineers in Milano, it must have felt like Christmas. With this new recipe, they could go after BMW and the 3 Series, and with the Quadrifoglio Verde, even the M3. And of course, nothing goes without crossover SUVs anymore, so why not take on the X3 as well? But here's the thing, BMW M knows how to make even those handle. Just look at the X3M. Can Alfa match that? If it can, this 520 horsepower V6 monster is how. So let's find out. What's the first thing you notice though? It's the steering, for 2 reasons. One, it's rather direct. And I looked it up, it's indeed 13 point something to 1. BMW's M cars usually have 14 to 1. So it's objectively faster as well. Maybe it's the fastest steering rack I've ever come across. And the other thing is, there is quite a bit of texture that makes it through the steering wheel into your fingertips, especially on the load. It's not massive feedback, but it's definitely more pronounced than anything I have driven recently. And it could be down to this, double wishbones. Quite rare these days, mostly seen on hypercars, even rarer when the front wheels are driven. But Alfa loves double wishbones. Remember the 156? Even though front wheel drive, it came on double wishbones. So, why am I raving on about double wishbones? Well, there are 2 reasons that most manufacturers avoid them. They are expensive and they are a packaging nightmare, which makes Alfa's decision to use them here genuinely admirable. Is the impact noticeable? That is difficult to say. Struts have come a long way. BMW's been using them forever in their M cars. Porsche has only recently switched to double wishbones in the 992 GT3. So, on public roads, not easy to come to a definitive conclusion. All for nothing then. Not exactly. We can't say that the chassis engineering has worked. In fact, it has worked so well that it exposes the inadequacy of the tires. I appreciate the Italianness of it. Italian car, Italian tires, but this Alfa Romeo spec P Zero is not the latest in grip. Sure, it's fun. The back end is always up for a laugh. But on turn-in, honestly, I was more confident in the X3 M50 on winter good years. And that's just not right. Let's take a look at what causes the back end to step out. And it's this, the 2.9 litre V6. Let's not dwell on who might or might not have had a hand in developing this engine. 520 horsepower, 600 Nm of torque, driving all 4 wheels through ZF's 8-speed automatic. And at the rear, a mechanical limited slip differential. It's almost as if Alfa Romeo decided to do a greatest hits album. But they forgot one thing. Where are the polished inlet manifolds? Look, the engine makes a ton of power and torque, but all you need to know about it is and just in case you're not convinced, this must be the best sounding turbo car we've ever tested, but just once more to be sure. As a BMW man, I am spoiled for choice when it comes to rivalries. Mercedes and Audi, M3 against the 911, but for me it has always been Alfa. I grew up with touring car racing and the iconic duels between the 320i and the 156. But then both slowly faded away, and the same is happening now. The X3M is gone, and so is this. But I'm not saying goodbye yet, not until the Giulia's been here.